Happy morning, everyone. Welcome back to Stars Higher Secondary School English online class. Today we are going to see the topic preposition. What is meant by preposition? Preposition is a word which is used before a noun, phrase, or a pronoun, connecting it to another word. So, preposition, you might have learned preposition in parts of speech. What is my preposition? Preposition is nothing but it is used before a noun phrase, or a pronoun. What is the meaning of pronoun? Pronoun, it is used instead of a noun, connecting it to another word. So preposition is a word which is used before a noun phrase, or a pronoun, connecting it to another word. So this is the definition of preposition. Next, we are going to see some preposition list. These are the words which can be used for preposition. What is that word? About, above, according to, across, after, against, ahead of, along, amidst, among, amongst, apart from, around, as far as well as. So these are the words we have to memory. It's because of, before, behind, below, beneath, beside, besides, between, beyond, by, means of, concerning, despite, down, due to, during, in addition to, in case of, in front of, in place of, in spite of, into, inside, instead of, into, except, for, excluding, for, following, from, like. Next to, past, per, prior to, round, since, of, on, account of, on behalf of, on to, on top of, on to, opposite, out, from, throughout, till, times, to, toward, towards, under, underneath, unlike, until, unto, up, upon, via, with a view to. So these are the preposition words which can be used in a sentence. So you have to read all these preposition words. Next, we are going to see types of preposition. So in preposition, we are having four types: simple preposition, double preposition, compound preposition, and participle preposition. What is meant by simple? Before that, we are going to see preposition of time. So we are having preposition of time, preposition of place, and preposition of movement. First, we are going to see preposition of time. What's the definition of preposition of time? A preposition of time helps to link the noun or pronoun with a time value. It functions as an indicator, or as to what point of time did an event occur. So it is nothing but preposition of time. It helps to link the noun or pronoun with a time value, and it functions as an indicator as to what point of time did an event occur. So for example, if the action is, if an event is occurring, it will be, it will tell the time, and it will be mentioned what time did the event occur. So a preposition of time helps to link the noun or pronoun with the time value. So it helps to link the noun as well as pronoun with the time value. And also it functions as an indicator as to what point of time did an event occur. So here the point of time was mentioned. So in what time did the event occur? So this is called preposition of time. So preposition of time. Common prepositions of time are before, after, between, by, and up to. For example, everybody is nervous before examination. So between, we cannot use between in preposition of time. So for example, everybody is nervous before examination. So we can add preposition here before the noun. Everybody is nervous before examination. Next, some preposition of place. What's the preposition of place? Where we can use preposition of a place. Prepositions of place are used to show the position or location of one thing in the relation to another. So the preposition of place are used to show the position or location where it take place, where did the action take place. So it show the position or location of one thing in relation to another. So these four words we can use, these four preposition can be used for preposition of place: on, in, at, under. So where we can use on. On is used for on a bus. We can say on a bus, on the way, on the left, on the right, on a ship, on a plane, on the train, on a bicycle, on a motorbike, on a horse, on an elephant, on television, on the second floor. So these from here, the place, it refers the place. Bus, it refers where did the event happen in the bus, where it happened on the way. So like that we can use on here. Where we can use in a car, in a taxi, in Park Street, in a road, in the sky, in the newspaper, in a lift, in a boat, in a helicopter, in the bathroom, in Paris, in the world, in the kitchen. So here we can use in. Then at reception, at the side, at the bottom, at the top, at college, at university, at school, at work, at home, at the door, at a concert, at the dinner. So here we can use at. Then under, where we can use under a tree, under the table, under the chair, under your bed, under a bridge, under the water, under the sea, under the mistletoe, under the ground, under mine, under the flower pot. So here these preposition can be used in the some places. So on, in, at, under. So these four preposition are used to show the position or location of one thing in the relation to another. So read these words, students. Read these preposition words where we can use on, in, at, and under. Next, we are going to see preposition of movement. What is mean by preposition of movement? What is by movement? Movement means from one place to another. So, a preposition of movement is used to show movement to or from a place. So, movement means just moving to or from a place. So a preposition of movement is used to show movement to or from a place. So it is a moving. So next we are, so here are some examples for preposition of movement. What are the examples? Down, past, into, behind, up, onto, through, off, over, on, across, at, by, for, after, towards. So these are the preposition of movement words. So for example, the cat has climbed up a tree. The children got off the bus. She ran along the pavement. The bus goes towards the market. So this indicates the preposition of movement. The cat has climbed up a tree. So what happened? The cat has climbed up a tree. So it shows a movement. So here the children got off the bus. So this also shows the movement. So these are all called preposition of movement. Next, we are going to see simple preposition. What is meant by simple preposition? Prepositions that consist of one word and are very simple to understand. So preposition, simple preposition means it consists of only one word and are it's very simple to understand. These are the most basic prepositions and are used frequently, means we can use oftenly. So these simple prepositions are used frequently in our day-to-day life, and it consists of simple preposition consists of only one word and it is very simple to understand, and these basic preposition are used frequently. For example, here are some examples for simple preposition. What are the examples? Above, under, around, through, after, on, before, about, among, behind, along, near, down, in, at, across, between, over. So these are the examples for simple preposition. These are the words which can be used for simple preposition. See students, these are all only single word, and and these words you are using frequently in our day-to-day life, isn't it? Yes. For example, the paper is on my desk. The man was standing under the tree. I will meet you near your house at 5 p.m. She is currently staying in a hotel. So these are the simple preposition: on, under, at, in. So simple preposition is nothing but it is a single word and it can be very easy to understand and it can be used frequently. So these are called simple preposition: above, under, around, through, after, on, before, about, among, behind, along, near, down, in, at, across, between, over. So these are all called simple preposition. Next, we are going to see double preposition. What is by double preposition? Double prepositions are two prepositions but are joined to make a whole new one. So double prepositions is nothing but two preposition. For example, up to, until, like that. But a joined to make a whole new one. So it can be joined. The two prepositions can be joined to make a new one. So double prepositions are two preposition. They are two preposition and they are joined to make a whole new one. So the two preposition are joined to make a new preposition. For example, here are some examples for double preposition. Inside. So in is another preposition and side is another preposition. So these two double preposition can be joined to make a single word: inside, outside, into, onto, upon, up to, within, without, amid. So these are double preposition. Double preposition means we can join two words to make a new one. For example, outside the house lies a beautiful garden. Outside the house lies a beautiful garden. It is up to us to find a way out. It is up to us to find a way out. The dog jumped onto the bed. The dog jumped onto the bed. Once upon a time, there lived a king. Once upon a time, there lived a king. So here, outside, up to, onto, upon. These are all called double prepositions. So these words: inside, outside, into, onto, upon, up to, within, without, amid. So these are all called double prepositions. Next, we are going to see compound preposition. What is meant by compound preposition? Compound prepositions are two-word preposition. So it is a two-word preposition. Unlike double prepositions, compound prepositions are not joined and turned into one word. They remain as two different words. So in double preposition, we have seen two words can be joined together to make a single word. But in compound preposition, it will be not like that. It Compound prepositions are two-word preposition. It also two-word preposition, but Compound preposition are not joined and turned into one word. So they cannot be joined and they cannot be turned into one word. They remain as two different words. So compound prepositions are two-word prepositions. Unlike double prepositions, compound prepositions are not joined and turned into one word. They remain as two different words. So they remain as two different words. They cannot be joined or they cannot be turned into one word. So these are all called compound preposition. For example, here are some examples for compound prepositions. According to, apart from, close to, because of, far from, next to, rather than, instead of, out of, due to, relating to, in front of. So these are all called compound preposition. For example, my car is parked in front of the house. So in front of the house, this is a compound preposition. This will be also like the double preposition. But in double preposition, it can be joined and it can be turned into one. But in compound, it cannot be joined and it cannot be turned into one. It can be simple, remained as a single. My car is parked in front of the house. Rita was never close to her parents. She cannot stay here as of now. His behavior is far from normal. So these words are called compound preposition. What are the compound preposition words? According to, apart from, close to, because of, far from, next to, rather than, instead of, out of, due to, relating to, in front of. So these are all called compound preposition. Next we are going to see participle preposition. What is meant by participle preposition? Participle prepositions are basically participles used as preposition. So it is basically a participle used as preposition. What is a participle is actually a verb that ends with en or ing. So a participle is nothing but it is actually a verb that ends with en or ing. So participle prepositions are basically participles which is used as preposition, and a participle is actually a verb that ends with en or ing. Here are some examples for participle preposition: concerning, during, excluding, given, following, failing, respected, provided, pending, considering, notwithstanding, including. So these words, these prepositions are called as participle preposition, ending with ing, then ending with en, like this. Here, given, ing ends with ing, during, excluding. For example, everywhere my father went, his dog was following him. Ram is always curious about anything concerning Shyam. Everybody was invited to the function bearing small children. So participle preposition, it is a verb which ends with en or ing. These words concerning, during, excluding, given, following, failing, respected, provided, pending, considering, notwithstanding, including. So these prepositions are called as participle preposition. Next, we are going to see some exercise in simple preposition. See the example, students. The young boy is dash the phone right now. The young boy is dash the phone right now. My family is going dash vacation this summer. My family is going dash vacation this summer. The toy bear is dash the box. The toy bear is dash the box. So what's my simple preposition? It is simple and it is a single preposition which can be used frequently in our life. So what's the answer for first one? The young boy is on the phone right now. So the young boy is on the phone right now. The answer is on. It is a simple preposition. My family is going to vacation this summer. My family is going to vacation this summer. The toy bear is in the box. The toy bear is in the box. So these words are called simple preposition. Next, we are going to see exercise for double preposition. For example, dash the house lies a beautiful garden. Dash the house lies a beautiful garden. The owl sat dash a banyan tree. The owl sat dash a banyan tree. I never leave my house dash an umbrella due to the uncertain weather. I never leave my house dash an umbrella due to the uncertain weather. So we can see the answer. What's the answer? Outside the house lies a beautiful garden. Outside. The answer is outside. It is a double preposition. The owl sat atop a banyan tree. The owl sat atop a banyan tree. I never leave my house without an umbrella due to the uncertain weather. I never leave my house without an umbrella due to the uncertain weather. So here we can see double preposition. Out is a single, out is one preposition and side is another preposition. So here the two preposition are joined together to make a new word. So outside, atop and without. So these are all called double preposition. Next, we are going to see compound preposition. The dash, the auditorium is beautiful. The dash, the auditorium is beautiful. Robin is standing dash Julie. Robin is standing dash Julie. He could not leave home dash heavy rain. He could not leave home dash heavy rain. So we can see the answers. The inside the auditorium is beautiful. The inside the auditorium is beautiful. Robin is standing next to Julie. Robin is standing next to Julie. He could not leave home because heavy rain. He could not leave home because heavy rain. So here inside next because these words are called compound preposition. What's my compound preposition? Compound preposition is nothing but is like a double preposition. But in double preposition, two words are joined together to make a new word. But in compound preposition, it cannot be joined and it cannot be give a new word. It remains as a single preposition. So this that is called compound preposition. Inside, next, because these are all called compound preposition. And the last one is participle preposition. What is my participle preposition? Everywhere he went, the dog kept dash him. Everywhere he went, the dog kept dash him. The entire class went to picnic dash the teacher. The entire class went to picnic dash the teacher. She works dash the day and studies at night. She works dash the day and studies at night. So let us see the answers. Everywhere he went, the dog kept following him. The entire class went to picnic, including the teacher. She works during the day and studies at night. So here, following, including, during. These are called participle preposition. Participle preposition is nothing but it is a verb. The verb which can be end with ing, en or ed. So these words following, including, during. These words are called participle preposition. Okay, students, hope you have understood and write in your notebook, students. Thank you, students. Be safe, students.